Welcome back my channel Rare Coin World. Today video Lincoln pennies. If you've ever spotted a Liberty Lincoln penny lying around in your old coin jar or pocket change, don't underestimate it. This small copper coin might just turn the tables for you. Stick around until the end of the video to discover how much it's worth today according to eBay and other major online auction platforms, and how you can sell it for top dollar. Let's watch the video. Welcome back my channel Rare Coin World. Today video Lincoln pennies. If you've ever spotted a Liberty Lincoln penny lying around in your old coin jar or pocket change, don't underestimate it. This small copper coin might just turn the tables for you. Stick around until the end of the video to discover how much it's worth today according to eBay and other major online auction platforms, and how you can sell it for top dollar. Let's watch the video. 5. Lincoln penny sitting somewhere in your drawer or jar of loose change. It might just turn the tables for you. That simple copper coin you've ignored for years could be worth far more than you think. Stick around till the end of this video because I'll tell you exactly what makes these coins valuable, how much they've sold for on platforms like eBay and major auctions, and how you can identify if you have one of the rare and valuable types. The 1975 Lincoln penny may seem ordinary, but it holds a fascinating place in U.S. coinage history. This coin was struck at two primary mints, Philadelphia and Denver. With the iconic D mint mark on those from Denver, made mostly of copper. This penny represents the last few years before the transition to zinc in the 1980s. Collectors admire the 1975 penny for its classic design, featuring Abraham Lincoln's portrait, a design that has been on the 1-cent coin since 1909. While billions of these coins were made, the value comes from something far more special: condition, mint errors, and rarity. Some 1975 pennies have been discovered with double die errors, off-center strikes, and even wrong planchet mistakes that make them stand out among ordinary coins. These rare variations can transform a 1-cent coin into something worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars to collectors who are eager to own a unique piece of minting history. On eBay, circulated 1975 pennies typically sell for a few cents to a few dollars depending on wear and luster, but uncirculated examples and rare error versions can reach impressive prices. Some listings show coins selling for $50, $200, and in special error cases, more than $1,000. On auction sites like Heritage Auctions and Great Collections, certified mint state pieces with near-perfect grades have attracted even higher bids. It's this variation in condition and rarity that fuels collector demand for the 1975 penny today. When evaluating your coin, look closely at both sides. Under good lighting, check for doubling in the date, the word Liberty or In God We Trust. Examine Lincoln's jacket and the memorial building for sharpness and clarity. These features can indicate whether your coin might be in higher mint state condition. Also, note whether your coin has a distinct mint mark or any visible strike anomalies. Each of these details can make a big difference in its market value. Collectors prize 1975 pennies that have been preserved well, showing minimal wear and strong luster. Coins graded MS65 or higher can bring substantial returns. In fact, a few 1975 pennies in exceptional condition have been listed online for over $1,000, with proof examples showing mirror-like finishes commanding premium prices among advanced collectors. Now here's the exciting part: if your 1975 penny shows signs of being a rare error coin or is in brilliant, uncirculated condition, it's a world where every small coin can hide a fortune waiting to be discovered. Today, we are diving into the story of a coin that might just turn the tables for you: the 1998 Lincoln penny. If you've got one of these tucked away in an old jar or wallet, don't go anywhere. Stick around until the end of the video to learn how much it could be worth and how you can sell it for top dollar. The 1998 Lincoln penny may look like any ordinary 1-cent coin, but beneath its copper-plated surface lies a fascinating story of craftsmanship, minting variations, and unexpected value. This penny was part of the long-running Lincoln cent series. That began in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. By 1998, the design was well known. The right-facing portrait of Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, a symbol of national pride and memory of the man who shaped America's destiny. But what makes the 1998 Lincoln penny truly interesting isn't just its design, it's the rare mint errors and varieties that collectors crave. Most of these pennies were struck in copper-plated zinc weighing around 2.5 grams, but there are a few exceptional pieces that came out with differences in die strikes, double dies, or off-center minting that make them worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars today. Collectors pay close attention to the details, the clarity of the words. In God we trust, the sharpness of Lincoln's profile, and the precision of the memorial columns. Any deviation from perfection, especially in the form of a double die or weak strike, could mean a rare minting error. And those errors often become the highlight of major coin auctions. Now, when we talk about value, it's essential to look at what's happening in the market. On platforms like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and other online coin marketplaces, prices for the 1998 Lincoln penny vary depending on condition, mint mark, and rarity. A regular circulation coin in average condition might fetch only a. Condition also plays a massive role. If your 1998 Lincoln penny has never been in circulation with full luster and no visible scratches or toning, it can easily command hundreds of. Many lucky collectors have already cashed in. According to even minor varieties like die cracks, off-center strikes, or planchette errors, can add significant value to a 1998 penny. The more unique the error, the more collectors want it. That's the beauty of numismatics. Sometimes the smallest mistake can create the biggest profit. So, if you've got a 1998 Lincoln penny, take a moment to check it carefully. Look for the mint mark under the date D for Denver or no mint mark for Philadelphia. Examine the AM in America on the reverse. Study Lincoln's image, the lettering, and even the rim. Each detail could hold the key to your penny's potential fortune. If you've ever come across a 1993 Lincoln penny and thought it was just an ordinary coin, think again. What if I told you that this simple 1-cent piece could actually turn the tables for you? Some collectors have paid shocking amounts for certain versions of this coin on eBay and major auction sites. So stick around till the end, because we'll reveal how valuable the 1993 Lincoln penny can really be, and how you can find out if the one in your pocket or jar could be worth much more than you think. The 1993 Lincoln penny might look common, but its story goes deep into the modern history of US coinage. By this time, the classic design created by Victor David Brenner in 1909 was already over 8 decades old, making it one of the longest-running designs in American coin history. The obverse shows the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln, while the reverse still displays the Lincoln Memorial, a tribute to one of the nation's greatest presidents. Though millions were produced, not all 1993 pennies are created equal, and some have become highly desirable among collectors for a variety of reasons. In 1993, the U.S. Mint struck these coins in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The Philadelphia coins have no mint mark. Denver coins feature AD, and San Francisco issued proof versions marked with an S. The composition was 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, a shift from the earlier copper-heavy design used before 1982. While that may sound ordinary, the rarity lies in condition, strike quality, and errors that occurred during minting. Collectors are always looking for pristine examples, those graded high by professional companies like the market. Condition plays a crucial role in the value of any 1993 penny. Coins labeled red by grading companies have their original copper shine intact and command the highest premiums. Red, brown, and brown coins, which show signs of oxidation or wear, are Usually less valuable but can still attract buyers if the strike and details are strong. The combination of sharp details, minimal scratches and bright color makes certain 1993 pennies incredibly appealing to collectors. Auction records show that people are willing to pay surprising amounts for this seemingly common coin. For example, at heritage auctions, a high-grade 1993 penny fetched close to $1,800. Another one sold on great collections for over $1,200 because of its perfect luster and strike quality. Even coins with rare minting flaws, like missing letters or rim errors, have been listed and sold for hundreds on eBay. Online platforms like Etsy and eBay are filled with listings for 1993 Lincoln pennies, and the prices vary widely. Some sellers list unique errors for $300 to $600, while others post pristine, uncirculated rolls for collectors. The key is knowing what to look for: shiny red color, strong strike visible, mint mark and no visible. The 1991 Lincoln penny continues the classic design featuring Abraham Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, both designed by Victor David Brenner. This coin may look common, but some of its varieties are anything but ordinary. It was minted in large numbers, with billions struck across the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints. Yet a few coins with unique characteristics and minting errors have become treasures in the collector's market. Now here's where it gets interesting. On eBay, prices for the 1991 Lincoln penny vary widely. While most circulated examples sell for around $1 to $5, high-grade uncirculated coins and proof versions have sold for much higher. Some uncirculated 1991 pennies graded MS 67 by PCGS or NGC have been listed between $200 and $400. Proof versions from the San Francisco mint with deep cameo contrast can reach $100 to $300 depending on their certification, but the true stars are the error coins. Collectors go crazy for minting mistakes like double dies off center strikes, die cracks, or coins struck on the wrong planchette. For example, a rare 1991 Lincoln penny with a visible double die on the obverse once sold for over $1,000 at auction. Another off-center strike error fetched nearly $800. These coins are sought after because they are genuine, mint-made errors that can't easily be replicated, making them rare and valuable in the numismatic world. Even on online auction platforms like heritage auctions and great collections, several 1991 pennies have crossed the $500 mark simply because of their grade and rarity. Collectors are always looking for flawless coins with full mint luster and minimal scratches or bag marks. The higher the grade and the better the eye appeal, the higher the price it commands. If your 1991 penny has a bright red finish with no wear, that's a strong sign it's uncirculated and possibly worth more. Red, brown, or brown pennies, while still collectible, usually sell for less. But here's the trick: if your coin has a rare mint error or unusual doubling, its color becomes less important because rarity always wins value. The 1991 Lincoln penny also represents the late zinc composition era, when the U.S. Mint had switched from copper to zinc in 1982. This change in metal content led to new minting inconsistencies, which in turn caused rare varieties. That's why collectors often search through 1990s coins hoping to find transitional or misstruck examples that slip through quality control. One example worth mentioning is a 1991 penny that was struck on a 10-cent planchette, making it lighter and thinner than usual. That coin sold for more than $1,200 online. So if you notice your penny looks or feels slightly different in color weight or edge thickness, you might just have something special. Online platforms like eBay, Etsy, and WorthPoint show active listings every month where people are selling 1991 pennies ranging. If you've ever found a 1976 Lincoln penny in your change and thought it was just another ordinary cent, you might want to think again. What if this small brown coin hiding in your drawer could actually turn the tables for you? That's right, some 1976 pennies have shocked collectors by selling for incredible amounts on eBay and major auction platforms. Stay tuned till the end of this video because we are going to explore how valuable this coin can be, what makes certain one's rare, and how you can find out if yours is worth a small fortune. The 1976 Lincoln penny belongs to one of the most interesting eras in American coinage history. While the nation was celebrating its bicentennial with special designs for quarters, half dollars and dollars, the Lincoln cent kept its classic look. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it still features the portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. Though it wasn't part of the official bicentennial redesign, this coin still holds massive collector interest due to its age, composition, and certain rare varieties. In 1976, the US Mint produced hundreds of millions of these coins across 3 facilities: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Most were made from a copper alloy containing 95% copper and 5% zinc and tin. However, not all of them were struck perfectly, and that's where the magic lies for collectors. Even though the majority of these coins in circulation are worth 1 cent, a few exceptional examples have reached astonishing prices at auction. On eBay, you can find 1976 Lincoln pennies selling anywhere from a few dollars to several thousand, depending on their condition and minting errors. A flawless, uncirculated 1976 penny graded MS 67 by PCGS once sold for over $1,000. Proof versions from the San Francisco Mint, especially those with deep cameo contrast, can fetch prices between $200 and $600 when certified by top grading companies like NGC or PCGS. But here's where things get even more exciting. Era coins from 1976 are the true gems. Some pennies were struck off-center, while others showed doubling on the date or lettering. These are known as double die errors. One particularly rare double die obverse penny was auctioned for nearly $2,500. Another with a major off-center strike and visible details sold for around $1,200. Even a simple die crack or clipped planchette error can raise a coin's value dramatically if it's in great condition. Collectors also hunt for coins with full mint red luster. The redder the coin appears, the more valuable it becomes. Pennies that have maintained their original copper shine without turning brown can command a premium. Some uncirculated red examples are listed on online marketplaces for hundreds of dollars because collectors know how rare pristine copper is. After nearly 50 years, the 1976 pennies connection. 75